What's up, nerds? I'm CuppaJoey, and welcome back to another episode of r/dontfundme. You know the drill, you know what this is about. The GoFundMe pages that are very choosing beggar-esque in nature. Let's have a little peek. So I have no idea whether this is actually the guy in the post or whether it's just a picture he found to demonstrate his point. But he has decided to grab people's attention by having this guy chomping on an arse. And what is it he wants? Well, here we go. Lose virginity. Help lose my virginity. I'm a male with 20 years old, and I've been struggling with depression and social anxiety, and that's why I never had the chance to have the pleasure of losing my virginity. But here's the good part. I found a pretty girl that's able to make sex with me for a couple €100. Please help me. Anything is good, even a single euro. It already helps. I'm gonna give you some news about this part. Thank you. Oh man, how can you how can you not want to give this guy money when you're gonna get a freaking update? Oh man. Oh, I mean, what, like a couple of €100? I'm really not the person that can advise about this. I really don't know how much these things cost. I'm like way too A-spec, but like, is that expensive? Or is that about right? I don't know whether he's found someone very high class or someone a little bit cheaper. And so, but either way, why would you crowdfund for this? Oh, this is such an insult thing. Like genuinely, like, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I found a girl that's willing to sleep with me for €200. You just need the money. Come on, I really want to get my head away, guys. This has been a delight. I'm pregnant with twins. I'm raising money because for the past 6 months I've been pregnant with fraternal twins, and I'm going to need money to buy a nice home for myself, 2 babies, a 5-year-old, the daddies, and family guests living, as well as a location for filming purposes. I also need to buy a home to prove myself as a fit mother so I can have custody of my 5-year-old. I will also be needing money to buy car, furniture, appliances, and food for my new home. I am going to need filming equipment as well, and wardrobe. Thank you for helping fund my future. Just a 3.5 million goal. Yeah, because, for God's, so this is somebody who has had her kids taken away because she's proven to be an unfit mother, but the way that she's going to prove that is by getting, a few $1 million online so that she's got some kind of filming location so she can have a reality TV show or something. What? Like, oh, it has to be a nice house for like, yeah, we all want a nice big house, but not, oh, right. Yeah, I just saw the side. She lives in Beverly Hills, California. Of course, it's somebody who lives in a very rich area and just thinks that people have this money to give away because everybody's as rich as their family and da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God. This next one is really quite sad and really quite horrible, so just, buckle yourself in on this one. It's to do with somebody who has lost their child. I feel obligated to enlighten everyone as to what's been going on. At no point have I not included Blank's father as to what was going on. I'd asked him if he wanted to see our daughter prior to her cremation. I told him day and time as to when we were going to the funeral home to make preparations for her service. He had zero input. Apparently didn't even want to help pick out the cars that were at her service. Told me he wasn't sure he was even going to make it. My daughter's death is under investigation. He's not once asked what's going on or if there is any news as to how our daughter died. The only involvement he has had was created a fundraiser I knew nothing about. A fundraiser that was created under false pretense. He has not responded to at all to any communication since the day of my daughter's funeral. Anyone that has donated to his fundraiser, the money has not been used for her service. Not a penny, the father has offered to help with anything has had to do with my daughter since her death. I'll post the comments proof of her funeral costs from Blank Funeral Home and attempts to contact him. It's disheartening to even have to deal with this situation when I'm heartbroken over losing my daughter. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, she'll be sickened by the fact her father is cashing in on her death. If you donated or know someone that did, please let them know. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so this was on dontfundme, but it could absolutely be on r/trashy or r/I am a total piece of crap. This is genuinely one of the most disgusting things people can do. And what gets me is that I don't understand how can the father not be grieving? You know, I mean, I know that I'm lucky enough to have a very good relationship with my father. If you've heard me talk about my dad before, then you'll know that we're basically best buddies. And he has told me that, like, the worst thing he could ever think of is losing his kids. And I'm sure that for most parents that would be the same, that like it doesn't matter what happens, you know. We've been through some tough times, you know, we have dealt with loss, but he's never lost either of his kids. And he says that, you know, anything else he can handle, he'll be strong enough, but losing his kids he can't. And I don't understand how this father just doesn't seem to give a crap about actually participating in the funeral, but is willing to take money from it. And of course, like, the fact that the mother, she has to grieve her daughter. This is just heartbreaking and absolutely sickening. I know this is supposed to be a comedy channel. Usually I try and, like, make light of these things, but there's nothing I can do to make light of this. There's absolutely nothing I can do to try and bring any kind of humour to this situation. It is just abhorrent, and I can't. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. And although I want to make all of you laugh most of all, you know, this one I hope shocks you all as well, because it's absolutely disgusting. I need new makeup, but I'm legit the poorest. I started this as kind of a joke. I honestly don't think anyone will donate because I'm a goober. I mean, you know, makeup is freaking expensive. It's ridiculous. I've had to buy makeup for, you know, just to keep myself pretty as frick. This doesn't happen overnight. Oh, I'm kidding, of course it does. You know that all it takes is a sleep for me to look this crap. You know, if you want to look as crap as me, just, you know, don't live well. But, but yeah, it is expensive, and again, it's one of those ones I'm like, if someone's willing to buy it for you, then you can complain. I mean, and again, they said that they started it as kind of a joke, but they, you know, not thinking anyone would donate, but hey, they got $15, so that should be able to buy, like, what? I mean, half of a, just half a crayon, you know, pretty much. Donate $1 for 21 years of good luck. And then the description says, very cool, very nice. Free Robux, Fort Hub Bucks, lol, XD, funny. Isn't this basically that scam that Homer Simpson was doing in, like, well, that really old Simpsons, where it's like one of those automatic dialers which show how long ago it was? Where it was like, send a check to Happy Dudes. Like, this is just that scam, but it's moved on to go. I just got a $1 target. I just saw that. So they only need one person to donate $1. And then I'm sorry. I don't know why that. Oh my god, I'm actually crying. I don't know why that freaking tickled me as much as it did. It's just like the idea. They just need one person. Oh, come on. Give me money. And it's only $30, which for that price, I mean, you cannot say fairer than that. It's in dreams, hopes, and wishes. And of course, below, you've got that beautiful copy pasta. What the frick did you just fricking say about me, you little bee? I'm not gonna do a reading of that. You will know it if you're too young to know it. Oh my goodness, please don't tell me that you're too young to know it, because I can't cope with aging, okay? Okay, I'm very fragile and I don't want to address it. if you're not aware of it, just Google this, the Navy SEALs copy pasta. It's a classic. I love these ones. I love the little joke ones. We're doing a holiday potluck to raise money. Please bring at least 2 items or you will not be allowed to join. Potluck is at my address. See you there. Donations are also expected, at least $150. If you don't donate, you won't be allowed inside our house. We are trying to have lots of money to afford an expensive vacation, so more than $500 is great. Think about Christmas and how much it will mean from us. We do want to go on this vacation ASAP, and we want to let you let us go there. Happy holidays! I'll just send them to Skegness for the weekend. You know, it's very bracing. God, so you have got to bring them 2 lots of food and at least $150 just to be allowed to eat at this potluck. Really? What, you're not that great. I mean, oh, we really need this expensive holiday. No, you don't. No, you don't, for God's sake. And we will let us go on holiday. Like, wow, that's so freaking generous of you, that you want to give somebody the ability to give you money. You swine. You absolute fool. Day 33 in uni, I spent all my student finance on this electric scooter and I just ran out of food. Then GoFundMe link's in my bio. And then here we got this twat. So I spent all my student finance on this scooter, organised by David John Joe. Sell the scooter, mate. Sell the scooter. You're gonna need to eat sooner than you're gonna need to have a bit of scoot about. It's a little bit more pressing and right, as somebody who graduated in like 2016, so it wasn't all too long ago. Come on, I'm still young, right? Fellow kids, I'm still cool. I'm still cool and groovy and down and hip with it. I don't want to hear otherwise if I'm not. if I'm not. But I remember being so skint, like barely having any money and really trying to scrape by and doing like really crappy little quick money fixes, and I was just spending money on necessities and maybe the odd day out where I was very frugal. So just seeing this like, I spent it all on the scooter, I'm just like, oh God, sort yourself out. Johnny needs a Switch. Show your support by going to this link, and not a single one of those has been taken. Honestly, just like putting a picture of yourself sad isn't gonna want to make people get you a Switch. Look, I've seen way too many of these of like, I want random thing, and while I say technically it's okay, you're ultimately gonna be expected to fail unless, say, it's your birthday and it's a group present. Having said that, why can't you like fundraise with little things? Maybe say, I am going to come in and I will give you all such and such for this much, and that's all gonna go in towards a little pot towards my fun. I realise I'm treating this like a freaking child, like I used to do for saving up for my Pokemon cards, my God. Help me make the perfect sandwich. For $20, I just want to make a sandwich, so that's it, just sandwiches. Turkey, ham, bacon, mustard, breads, cheeses, and other sandwich needs. Look, come on, buddy, come on. I know what picture that is, and I know what you're trying to recreate. Fact of the matter is that $20 isn't going to get you anywhere near the perfect sandwich if you don't have Prismo's pickles. Basic needs can't be covered. $35 of $100 goal. I am poor and I need to get my nails done and buy basic necessities like Chinese food and gas money to go on adventures that fuel my stupid life stories. This will mean so much to me. I'll show you all the pictures of the things I buy with your money. Oh, this seems like one of those, Findom, or is it the financial dominatrices that just say, if it's your kink, I'll empty your bank account. Which, my kink is filling my bank account, so, if you're interested in me, that's the best way to go about it. Okay, so let's just disregard the freaking elephant in the room of the fact that she is claiming that necessities or basic needs are things like getting her nails done, eating out at a restaurant, and petrol, okay? $100 isn't gonna cover that. I mean, unless you're getting, I don't know, unless you're going to discount gyms, nail varnish from bins. I don't know how this is gonna, getting your nails done, getting food, and going out is gonna come to under $100. You might have seen on my page that I now have a Patreon. So for just £2, you will get exclusive access to my blooper reel with unseen bits that I haven't yet posted on this channel. And at the highest tier, you will get your naming credits at the end of my videos. Bearing in mind that I post a video 5 times a week, that's a lot of videos you're going to get your naming credits on. If not, a little like and a subscribe on my channel help a lot. That's it for this episode of r/dontfundme. You know what? I hope that everyone got their dreams to come true. Because, well, I mean, what else have they got going for them? And as I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. And until then, I will see you all next time.